In today's video, I'll be giving you 7 tips that will get you ahead of 99% of hoopers. The first thing you need to do is observe the average. The average hoopers typically do average things, which is why they are average. If you want to become the hooper that people aspire to be like, you must be aware of what the average hoopers are not doing and what they are doing wrong. Pay very close attention to the average player's weaknesses. There will be patterns that you notice. Self-analyze. Just how you should be analyzing other hoopers' weaknesses to see where they fall short at, you should be doing the same to yourself on a consistent basis. The easiest way to self-analyze is by playing against others often. You'll quickly find out if you can't shoot consistently, aren't the best finisher, aren't good with your offhand, your game is easily thrown off by trash talk, or you fold when being pressured by the defense. After you've self-analyzed and played competitive, I repeat, competitive 5v5, you will know without a shadow of a doubt what you need to improve on. You will know without a shadow of a doubt what parts of your game needs improvement. Be open to criticism. Don't internalize what you're told, but do value it because it may be a flaw in your game that you may not have noticed. Some criticism is just hate, but some criticism can be very useful to making you a better player. We are human at the end of the day and are highly likely to miss something that we aren't doing that can help us accelerate our progress. How to effectively do this is by hearing the feedback, whether it be a teammate giving it to you or someone talking trash saying you can't do a certain thing on the court. Process what you've been told and go out and try to do the thing you were told you couldn't or weren't doing and see how bad or inconsistent you may be at it. After you've done the first 3, you have to consistently show up when you said you will and work on the things you now know that you have to improve upon. In the midst of doing this, you need to continue to work on the things that you're already good at so those don't fall to the wayside. You'll just have to prioritize the things that you aren't good at more. Because obviously if you're already good at something, you don't need to prioritize it as much. It's going to be uncomfortable and awkward for a while because your weaknesses are something you most likely don't work on or work on consistently enough to see a major improvement. It's also important to be consistent because over time, you'll inevitably become more confident in your new abilities that stem from your consistent work. Test yourself. After you've improved on your weaknesses, you must put your new abilities to the test. The more you test yourself in almost every area of life, the less anxious you'll feel. I'm sure there was something in your life that you once sucked at, but due to the fact that you kept trying it and kept trying to figure out ways to master it and be good at it, it went from being a weakness to a strength. If you don't test yourself, you just wasted your own time and countless hours gaining a skill that would have taken you to the next level. Understand that when testing your new skills, you will fail. Your favorite NBA players fail every night in some way. The best shooter in the world, as we know as Stephen Curry, has been on shooting slumps. Great ball handlers like Kyrie get stripped. Elite dunkers like LeBron James and Zach LaVine get their dunks blocked from time to time. Guess what they do the next game? Go back out and do what they are known for doing, whether they succeed or fail that night. Push through those moments and continue to apply and improve the new skills you learned in real game scenarios. Play better hoopers. This is how Kobe, Kyrie, and many others became much better than their peers. Kyrie was taken to different parks and played against grown men since he was a teenager. Kobe played in adult leagues as a teenager. Playing on levels that are higher than your current skill set forces you to develop a tougher mind and better skill set to actually be competitive against more skilled or older players. I'm sure you've also heard of players in the NBA who played varsity since their freshman year. That played a crucial role in getting their game to the next level. The worst thing you can do is go out there and play against people you know without a doubt you're better than. That actually hurts your game and will make it harder for you to perform when it's time to play actual competition. Hoop against hoopers considerably better or older than you. If you want to see your game take that leap, as you progress, play harder competition. Study the greats. Observe what players you aspire to be like do well that you don't do. Still move from them and try it with your own game. Notice the patterns and the things that great hoopers in your position do well. For example, if you're a point guard, you should be studying elite players like Steph, Trae Young, Tyrese Maxey, Darius Garland, etc. You'll begin to notice the similarities between them and the different skills they have that make them elite. Just as you observed average players and what they did bad and what they needed to improve upon, you should be doing the same with great players as well. Take away those things that you've learned from studying their game and add it to yours. Never stop learning. The greats like Steph Curry are always adding new skills to stay on top of their game. Let me know in the comments below which piece of advice was most valuable for you. Subscribe if you want more valuable content that will take your game to the next level. It's your boy K-Gen, and I'm out.